leading a man's army. It is my duty to fight for the kingdom.
The girl who has come to save the dynasty.
You will die pretending to be something you are not. Yet here I stand. I'm Mulan. I will bring honor to us all.
Disney's Mulan, rated PG-13, streaming September 4th. Exclusively available to Disney Plus subscribers with Premier Access.
Hi everyone, this is Charlene and happy Saturday. I'm extremely sorry there's a very big delay and I'm so glad you are still here with us. Mulan was actually released last Saturday and have you seen it yet? I have seen it pretty much about 5 times because I want to dig down into the truth, the bottom part of all the cast and filmmakers. So are you ready to take on this live Q&A with Mulan cast and filmmakers? If you are ready, as Sergeant Chan has said, he will make everyone out of you a very strong person. Are you ready for this? How is he going to do that? I wonder too. Before everything starts, let's welcome our CEO of Skylink TV, who is Mr. Terry Chen.
How are you doing this afternoon? Muna is great. You guys are awesome. Great job. I would like to thank you all for giving us this opportunity this afternoon to share a great time with the minds of the creators. Have fun.
Next, I would like to give special thanks to George. George, he is AWFF's executive and program director.
I would like to greetings on behalf of the Asian World Film Festival. I'm thrilled to see you at this celebration of a wonderful movie, Mulan. I welcome all our audience tonight. We have them as far as New Zealand, Central Asia, Europe, Nigeria, Lebanon, to name but few. We welcome here with us some of the key cast and crew, and for this we are eternally grateful. Thank you, Jason Reed, who started the ball rolling some 8 months ago, and Jason Geffen for carrying the torch until today. Finally, we are very grateful. We're deeply grateful to all our sponsors, the media sponsor, which is Media Link, and MD Sun, Emporium Thai, State Farm, McDonald's, Hungry US, Genki Forest, Stacy LA Nails, and Asians in LA. I have to tell those names because these are the people who really supported us from the beginning. Not forgetting Disney, who made this event a reality. And our partners, Novartizan. AWFF is and will always be the torchbearer for the Asian and Asian American cinema. Together we can make a difference. I hope you'll enjoy the movie. I saw it, this is the 3rd time I'm seeing it.
Thank you so much, George. Without your effort and support, today's event would not have happened. Because of you, the phoenix within all of us has risen again. Mulan has a very familiar name. It is a very familiar name, and yet very far away, because she's actually someone who lived about 1,500 years ago. Compared to the 1988 cartoon Mulan, in this Mulan, the family orientation has changed a little bit. Have you noticed that? Besides the family changes, there are many people who have seen Mulan already and would like to give a special shout out to this movie and everyone who's watching this live Q&A right now. Let's see who they are.
Hello, I am Nathan Wong. 我是王宗贤。加油加油 Congratulations to everybody related to the cast and crew of Mulan. I wish you all the best and good luck.
Hi everyone, I'm so happy that we're all working on the same film and same group, and then we're all working hard, and the result is fantastic. And I wish everybody had a great time here like I did. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Cindy Yan, Yuan Yu. Mulan has been one of my favorite Disney characters since I was a little girl. I love the values she represents, like family, loyalty, bravery, honesty, and truth. So I hope everyone can support this movie. It's amazing. It's epic. Just go on Disney Plus.
Here's the very last word she said. She did mention go on to Disney Plus to go watch Mulan. All the cast and filmmakers has been waiting for so long. Do you know who they are and do you want to talk to them? Let's have all of them to come together and say hi to all the audience who are watching this right now. Let's welcome them one by one. First, I see Tzi Ma. Hi, Ty.
Hey, how you doing, Charlene?
Hi, I see Xana. Oh my God.
Kia ora, Charlene. Hello.
What up? For A, so how's weather in New Zealand?
It's actually really cold today.
No way.
For
Last
some
time you
reason,
were wearing
yeah.
like a turtleneck.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
cold.
But Ty, over on
Yes.
your hand is like mountain with fires and everything, right?
I'm in Vancouver, so there's no fire.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay,
over there?
we can speak now. We can speak. Hey everyone.
there we go.
Yay.
How's it going?
Yosen, what up?
How's it going, Charlene? Good
Good.
to see you.
How about you? Good to see you
Yeah,
again. Oh my
good,
God, I miss
good.
you guys so much. Do we have anybody else on board?
Yeah.
We should have
Yeah,
everyone.
I think
Yeah.
everyone's here. I see Jimmy, Doua, Jun, Ron,
Nelson,
Nelson,
Yeah.
Ethan.
You know what?
Jason!
Ron.
All right, Jimmy.
I'm so excited to see Nelson and Jason. This is awesome. I haven't seen you guys in forever.
Yeah.
How cool. You know what? Instead of waiting for everyone to come in, why don't we start with this first? Let's start, since our first group is going to be Ty and Xana. Let's do our first question first with Ty and Xana.
Okay.
The family orientation in this Mulan has changed a little bit from the 1998 movie. Ty, can you please explain what's the family orientation in this real life Mulan?
I don't know. I thought it was pretty similar. Two girls and mom and dad.
You think so?
I think so. I think, you know, the core of the story, obviously, everybody follows the Ballad of Mulan, right? So the animation, they did the same thing, and the live action, and multitudes of productions of Mulan that basically have the same theme. Because if you want to stay true to the Ballad of Mulan, that's what we need to do. And we're very proud that we stay true to it. And you know, baby girl over there will tell you some more.
All right, baby girl.
Yeah, I would say it's like pretty similar to it. When people ask me like what the difference is and like where my character came from, I get a lot of people asking if I was the dog in the animation, because she didn't have a sister, but she had a little brother, which was the dog. But I think it's very important to our family dynamics that we have in our live action, and especially with what Ty always says, that he's blessed with two daughters, and that it's not seen as something that's like a burden, and that he's actually very honored to have two daughters that are so different.
If in real life, Ty is your real dad and you were his real daughter, like that's really happening right now, right? Because I know, Xana, if there's anything, you always runs to Ty. If it's the real, real time Mulan and you guys were really related, Ty, would you want Xana to be the daughter of how you want her to be, and Xana in vice versa?
I think it's not what I want, it's what she wants. I want to nurture. I want to nurture what she wants. I mean, because she's the legacy, right? I mean, this next generation moves the narrative forward. So whatever she needs to do to make a better person, to be a contributing member of society, I will support her wholeheartedly.
That's so sweet, Ty.
I know.
I always wanted to ask as well, like if I was your daughter, if I was your daughter, would you have let me go into the film industry? Some
Yeah,
my
would you?
parents are like, no.
Would you,
If
Ty, seriously? Because you're
if
in the
you
film industry.
If I wanted
if
to pursue acting,
if Xana, I will take you, put you in front of a mirror, and I'm gonna say, Xana, ask the person in the mirror, in your heart of hearts, acting is what you want to do. And if the answer from the person from the mirror says, yes, with passion, and I said, please go forth and prosper.
that's
Oh
so
my
sweet.
God, that is so sweet. Ty, do you need another daughter?
Oh, sure, bring them on.
Can you please take me? Can you please take me too?
Okay,
I'll be
Charlene, I think there's a line though. She's
I know. Can I kind of cut a little bit, and then I'll be patient, and I'll be
There's,
patient.
there's an audition process to be
Oh,
Ty's
there's
daughter.
an audition process. Okay. Wow. Since there's an audition process and there's actually a line waiting for this, I believe this special person probably want to get in line as well. Let's see who is this special person.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Ty.
Let's
Ty, you got
see.
someone waiting for you.
Okay.
All right.
So excited.
So
Who is
excited,
it?
huh? Who
Me
is it?
too.
Xana, a little bit earlier, I heard you're like, oh my God, it's so dark. What's going on here?
Oh, you heard me? Oh,
A little bit
Delphine.
earlier. No.
Delphine, oh my God. Hi, Delphine.
Good to see you guys.
Yes.
Oh, it's so lovely to see you.
Yes,
You-
I
oh.
have a routine prepared for my staff.
Sure.
So,
Go ahead.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
thank
Excellent.
大家好, it's Delphine. I did the young Mulan action scenes. Yes,
Yes, you did.
I actually have a question for you and Xana. So,
Okay.
have you kept on practicing your Tai Chi since the movie? And also, Xana, are you actually afraid of spiders in real life?
Okay.
Those
You know,
are two questions. Yes.
I have actually. I think I'm getting a little better at it. Watch. See?
I can do that too, Ty. Come on. That's my chi for you, okay? That positive energy.
Okay, thank you. I'll take it. I'm happy, to take the chi.
Delphine, I am actually scared of spiders in real life, especially like the really hairy ones and big ones. I mean, they're just scary. They've just got more legs than you expect.
So Ty has still been practicing Tai Chi, and for Xana, still afraid of spiders. You guys
Still
haven't seen each
afraid.
other for a long time, right?
No, we haven't.
Are you guys excited to see each other?
Yes.
Yeah, so excited. So for Daphne, do you want to get in line with us? Like, because for this American dad, Ty, he probably has like 500 people waiting in line already. Do you want to be like, I'm actually file 1. Do you want to be file 2?
I already am.
Oh, you already have.
That's right.
Yeah, sorry, Charlene. She already is.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. She's in front of me. Ty, it's time for you to make a choice now. Seriously, I can't. I thought I was 500.
Delphine is she's already, part of the family.
True. He's
Part of the
definitely
family.
Yeah, your Mulan family is super Thai. I really love that about you guys. Daphne, is there any questions that you want to ask? Any more questions?
Not really.
All right, Delphine, thank you so very much. But I do have another question for both Ty and Xana. If there's any possibility for you to actually go back to the 1998 Mulan as the animation part, which character would you pick? Dad, another character besides Dad, please.
Oh my, I tell you, that I am such an admirer of the original animation, and most of my friends are in it. most of my friends voice all of those characters, wonderful characters. I tell you, I really would like to do George Takei's character. I think but his voice is so unique. One day I will be able to talk like George Takei.
We can tell you've been practicing time. It's very good.
True. Xana, how about you?
Yeah. I reckon I would want to play something else. I say close to me, but it's not. But I was like, Yao.
Yeah.
Yao's not close to me, but I'm just like that kind of like stocky, really tiny kind of dude who's got like this booming voice and it's kind of like, and got that one eye thing going on, and that look. I can't do it.
Try it, Xana. Come on.
Am I doing it? Or is it just my normal face?
You look cute anyways.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Delphine, how about you? If you have a choice to pick, which one would you want to be? Have you seen that cartoon yet?
Yes, I've seen it like 1,000 times. I love that.
Me too. Yeah. Which character would you want to be? Because now you're the young Mulan.
I'd want to be the Dragon Mushu, played by
Me
Eddie.
too. Me too. Yeah, high five.
Okay.
Over the air.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he's really, really funny, and I just love that character so much.
Same here. Oh, wow. Thank you so very much, Delphine. Thank you very much, Ty. Thank you very much, Xana. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you again soon. Don't go too far away. And Dad, don't forget to cook me dinner, all right? All right, so besides the honorable family dynamic, there's another dynamic that's actually very, very special in the movie as well. That is the special bonding among the soldiers. That special bonding in the movie is very dynamic because it has extended out to the real life, as how Ty had mentioned earlier. So are these soldiers still bonded as how they were in the movie as well as how they are right now in real life? I would like to find out. I have Jun Yu, who is the cutest of them all. Do I have all of them on?
Can you guys hear me?
Hi Jun, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
We made it.
Oh my God, Chen, you were the first one.
Yeah, I was over here hearing you talk and kind of awkwardly waiting, but I was just like saying stuff just the whole time, so I could hear you perfectly.
All right, so all you guys can hear me now, right?
Yes, we're here.
Thank you so very much. We have Yao, we have Ho, we have Ling, and we have Jun Yu, the cricket now. Cool. You guys been waiting for so long.
It's all
good. Are you guys still bonded? Or you guys were like, you know what, you guys wait for so long, forget everything. This is just too much.
Yeah, no, we're still
Yeah?
bonded.
What?
I think I mean we all still hang out, you know, besides when even when COVID's happening, we actually hung out once or twice.
Yeah, social distance, you know, all these things. No, these are my bros, you know. We spend so much time together, like I feel like I know them better than many of my old friends.
Yeah, and me and Chen, we still cuddle, so that's nothing's changed from there.
What did you guys do?
Can't forget about that. I said we cuddle.
We cuddle.
Oh, how? Social distancing, man. How do you guys
Wait, are you the big spoon now?
I think I am big spoon
now.
I think you've upgraded me.
Really?
Yeah.
Which level were you at before?
A little baby spoon.
I was like, he was the little spoon, and I was like the ladle.
That's a nice, appropriate way of saying.
Like, you know.
I guess that's kind of fun. What's Jimmy?
I'm watching. I'm writing about it.
Oh, bystander, huh?
Yeah,
I like
got
that.
the,
I like
the
that.
fan fiction. I wrote the fan fiction.
Is Ling sort of like is Ling into
Well, you
that?
know why? Because Ling is gay. Ling is engaged. What do you want me to do?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's engaged.
I'm not gonna
the
get
only person
involved.
with that picture, he's actually engaged. You know, he can't do anything.
Yep.
We apparently found out that there's that picture that we posted with Ife just watching us all cuddle.
Yeah, that's true. We all wait. It was so
Apparently
cold.
It went viral
Not
in
me.
China.
But did it really?
Her reaction is definitely a meme. It's great.
Huh.
It's just this very, just like, what are they doing?
Wow, since you guys mentioned that picture, I bet everybody who's actually on Facebook right now or in front of our Zoom screen would like to see that picture too. Without your permission, here comes that picture.
Oh, you guys have it?
Whoa, you think we
Aw.
don't have it?
You have it.
Aw,
Chen, why are
we
you so
have it.
scared?
What's up in the picture,
I'm in the middle.
man? So what's up with the spoon? And what's up with all these nice huggy and doing everything together?
What's
Someone
up
has
with
to-
Pole.
Crocs?
I'm like a blanket.
Oh, you guys been drinking, huh?
No, it was just super cold during the middle of the day because we were in the South Island. And so
Yeah.
we were just
that,
like, you know what?
That excuse does not fly. I'm sorry.
Well, it's the excuse you're going to get.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. No, seriously, tell us what happened. You guys were on the scene, right? It's behind the scene. And actually, Ife was standing on the side watching you guys. This
Yeah.
is part of the
No,
picture.
it literally was cold. Did you see those giant jackets behind us? Those things we had to wear all the time because we're so close to Antarctica when you're in New Zealand. So we were just goofing around and had some time off, and we were like, you know what? Let's get warm. And we've known each other for 3-4 months at this point, so it
Yeah.
wasn't too hard.
Yeah, and I decided to I decided to get a hot chocolate instead of join you guys.
Yeah. No, you're the photographer.
Oh, you're the
That wasn't me.
photographer. Who was the one who took the picture though?
I forget.
Maybe it's Stephanie.
Was it
Stephanie
Steph?
did,
Yeah,
Stephanie
Steph.
is Ife's assistant. So
Oh,
and
no
our-
wonder she's like, I should rather be the bystander and stay on the side and don't want to look at you guys.
Yes, 100%.
Right? That's true. That's true. For besides the special bond that you had carried through from the movie until now, is there any special moment that you guys felt so touched with this brotherhood that you guys had gained during the movie?
Our spray.
I have one.
Yeah.
But
Share,
I
please.
mean, it was just this one time where we had dinner at Yifei's when we were shooting in the South Island, and we were leaving, her house. And this is special for me. And I know all of us then decided to climb a fence.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so we decided to sit on the fence and literally just look out to New Zealand and just kind of talk under the stars.
yeah.
And it was honestly a very beautiful moment. Like, I really feel like that was a very connecting moment for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I got scratches because I was trying to climb up, and I wasn't agile.
Yeah, because it was a really high stone
Yeah.
fence, like, stone wall. He says a fence. This is a wall.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so
Like,
wall.
And like you, I think I was actually scared to climb it because I was like, bro, that
I
thing.
thought you were supposed to be the strongest one, Chen. Who was the one who was like,
Ooh.
I'm the strongest of them all?
I guess that would be me, but
Okay, guys, like, in all teams, like, this is apparently a writing thing, right? It's a writing trick where every story has like a 5-man team. So you have like the leader, which in my opinion would be what?
Yeah.
cricket.
Yosen, right?
Yeah, definitely Honghui. Yosen
Honghui is
Oh,
there's
okay.
the leader.
Of
There's
course,
the leader.
absolutely.
Then there is the smart guy, Jimmy.
Also
okay.
cricket. Mhm.
Ling is the smart guy. Then you have the big guy, of course, which is
Okay. All
Doua
right.
Poe.
Uh-huh.
Then you got the sort of the tough guy, like the anti.
Yeah, also cricket. Yeah.
Yep, all of them.
And finally, you have the heart, which is June.
Probably Poe.
Man, you guys are not bonded at all. Seriously, all of you guys have very different questions. But
I
is
think-
it me? Yeah, is it because all you guys have your own differences? That's why you guys bonded so well? Maybe
Yeah.
So yeah.
in a way, perhaps.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
very
we have a lot of
different.
differences, but so many similarities.
Right.
I mean, that's really it. I feel like anybody can get along.
Absolutely.
We just was trapped in a room together for months, so we had to get along.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, there's like no choice. Sorry, June. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a choice afterwards. You know what I mean? And so we kept going.
I got to know like all of you guys' quirks and idiosyncrasies and everything, like the way you think about things, the way you react. It's just, and I personally, I don't know about you guys, but I added it right into like the work.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
I think all of us we have our own unique energy, and the longer we stood with each other and we're hanging out, training, eating, sleeping, doing everything around and near each other, we really solidified who we were as characters in the movie too, and that really helped out.
Yeah.
True. You guys definitely did a lot of physical training. For Doua, your physical training is a little different than everybody else's, right?
Yeah, all I did was eat and sleep.
How did you like that?
It was fun at the beginning, but it got hard towards the end.
Really?
Yeah.
So 40 pounds over how long?
Pretty much 3 months, 40 pounds. And then then we came back from shooting. I lost all of that. Then we had additional shoots, so I had to gain 50 pounds because I lost 40 plus 10, and I had to gain 50 pounds back. So.
Wow, that's a lot. Would you guys rather do the physical training, or would you guys rather be like Doua, gain all those weight and lose all those weight afterwards? Which one is harder, honestly? Because all you guys are professional actors.
Gaining weight's harder. Yeah.
Gaining weight is harder.
Yeah, because when we went into the additional photography, Jun and me also had to gain weight again.
I can see that in the movie, Chen.
Yeah, and because I had lost about 15 pounds after we wrapped, and so I had to just gain another 15 to 20 pounds, and that was it. And then when I was thinking about it, I mean, we're talking like 4,000, almost 5,000 calories a day, and the only way I could do it was just McDonald's, tons of fat.
There you go.
There you go. Product placement.
Talking about there they talk about McDonald's, right? If you have to mention it.
Because when we were training, it was hard when we were shooting. It was like the workouts were really, really hard. And then, because I got jealous about Doua, like you didn't have to like run like we did. But then when I was going through it to like gain the weight, Jun, I think we talked to each other. We were like, oh my God, how did Doua do it? How did he do this? Like for like months on end.
Yeah.
I prayed to Mushu. That's what I did. I needed
the
that.
ancestors, yeah.
Yeah, pray to Mushu.
Jun, there was one day where you were like, if I eat another bite, I'll throw it up.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. There was days I tried to cheat and off like I think I had like literally a bowl. If you literally said, let's go to a Super Bowl, and I saw that, it would make a lot of sense to me if the bowl it was used. But it was all like orzo rice.
Yeah.
Probably bigger, but it was really, really big. And my person wants me to eat it all. And instead I did eat it to whatever I needed to.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you like gave me half, like more of your portion. Thank you.
I ate a little bit and then snuck in a salad, like no dressing, just literally off leaf. Literally anything healthy, I really wanted more than anything, which is like crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because like I'd be walking down the halls and I see a house plant. and that's gonna be gone. There's gonna be no more leaves on that, man. I'm eating all of that. It was just like that type of appetite for health.
And when we came back, you kind of like went vegan or vegetarian, didn't you?
I did go vegan. I went vegan for 7 months, 6 months.
Are you still a vegan now?
Say it like that.
Not to say it's
it's no knock on veganism. Yeah.
No, vegan is hard. That's why I'm not doing it anymore. So
yeah.
But still, 6 months was great.
I was there, and I never had to gain weight and to any increment. And I remember being with Jun, and it was 30 days, of just because we were still training together to get ready again for reshoots, and it was just like, oh no, Jun, this is so hard, because working out is one thing. When you're done working out, you feel good. When you're done eating a tub of food, you don't feel good. It affects your mental health. Yeah. You don't feel happy. And so like it was a very different journey. But I think everyone, I'm sure you guys all agree that you are a stronger person as a result of the acting process and what you have to do to get to the role and to look the part.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without that support system from my brothers. And I mean that from everybody.
All right, bro. A little bit earlier, there was a special guest came to group 1 for Ty and Xana, and I do have a special guest for you guys too.
My grandma!
Oh! You deserve this, brother. Oh.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Chen.
Yeah, it's amazing, man.
Yeah,
Chen,
got that done
don't-
just for you.
Don't
That's so
ruin your
special.
Yeah,
Irish
wow,
shit.
like now the whole world is gonna see me like fucking tear up.
Ah, that's what
Okay.
we want. That's what we
God, like,
want.
Real men
I
cry.
I have a story about that because like I mean so my grandma raised me, you know, basically it was like this small, and I remember it was 2017, no, early 2018, before during the New Year's when I went to visit her in China. And I went to visit her, and she's 86 years old. She is her back, her nerves are so she's in pain. And she, this is a lady who like basically survived 2 wars. I remember her telling me that when she was a little girl during World War II, she lived in Shandong, which is like close to Korea border. She was like, she went off to market that day when she was coming back, she was glad she went to the market because her house got exploded. It got shelled by the Japanese. And she had like survived all that, and she's still like so full of love and passion. And then I was sitting with her on the bed, just like taking care of her because she couldn't walk. She was just like really in pain. And I remember feeling so gandong, just like so emotional, and touched. And I swore to the universe, I asked the universe, demanded that there would be something that would be big enough and that I could be proud of, that I could take that would take it to China so that my grandma can see it.
Aw.
Before she goes.
You deserve this, brother.
Yeah, you deserve it, Chen.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you. Yeah, would you like to, I think everyone has saw that video. It has subtitle on it. Basically, grandma was saying, Ying Ying, that's what he calls Chen Tang, because his Chinese name is Tang Chen Ying. So he calls it with the very last word. Ying Ying, 你真棒. You're so great. Grandma is so proud of you. And so are we. We're all so proud of you, Chen.
Oh, man.
All right. Thank
can't
you
believe
so
you got
much,
to do that.
Chen. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
that's wonderful.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
June.
Thank you all for hosting.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you everyone
Yeah.
watching. 谢谢。
谢谢啦，谢谢谢谢。Oh, and for everyone who's watching on Facebook right now, here is a special chance for you. I do have a question to ask you since you're on Facebook. I would like to know, pay attention to my question, because if you answer the question correctly, you probably will be able to get a little something at the end of this live Q&A. So the question was, how many people from the Mulan squad do you recognize? Answer the question, how many people in the Mulan squad do you recognize? So besides the Mulan quadruplets, there were some other characters who were also very recognizable that's in the movie and outside the movie. But this gentleman, I think I gave it out too much already. Well, anyway, this gentleman, he didn't get along with Mulan at all at the very beginning. You probably knew who's that already. There was a little bit of a yelling, and there's a little bit of a tension. And there was this other guy who's always telling you to carry the water bucket, to run, or if you're dishonest, you're expelled. There's also another guy who's actually behind the scene and controls everything. You know who they are? That's welcome, Yosen. Hi, Yosen. And we have Ron, make the best man out of all of you. And we have Nelson.
How's it going,
Hi,
Charlene?
Yosen. Hey,
Thanks
how's it
for having us.
going?
Hey.
Nice seeing you again.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hello, everyone.
What up, what up? So here's the smart one, the sexy one, and the very good Kung Fu one. You are another triplet. Yosen, first question for you. How did you guys, this is the first time you're in the big movie, right?
First time in a big movie with a role this big. I've done a couple of other films, but they were bit parts.
Mm-hmm. How did you like your character? If you can swap between Ron and Nelson, would you want to swap?
Oh,
or you're like, no, I want to.
That's a tough one. I mean, they're both such great characters, but I might go with Nelson once because he's got all the hats.
I do have the hats. My hats are kind of great. You'd wear those hats really well, Yosen.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah. So you would actually take Nelson's role. Nelson, whose role would you take?
I would hands down take Ron's role as well.
Oh.
It would be a really fun role to play, being the sergeant, being right next to Donnie and all that, But Nelson gets to be right next to Jet, so it's a really tough choice.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then so it's very difficult for Yosen to choose whether he want to be Ron or be Nelson, because you can either be next to Donnie Yen or you can be next to Jet Li. That's a tough question. How about for Ron?
Exactly.
Yeah. How about for Ron and Nelson? You want to take over? Hey, you guys get to be very close with Yifei. So do you guys want to be Yosen instead?
I mean, I can't do what Yosen. I don't have those abs. I can't do it. that's
Whatever. I was thinking when Charlene said the smart one, I must be the smart one, and Nelson must be the handsome one.
Oh, please.
Oh, okay. How about Ron? The sexy voice one, right?
He's a triple X, man. He's got it all.
Oh, Ron, you're the triple X. I didn't know you're like that.
I think I would want to be Cricket.
That's funny. Why is that?
I'd love to see you in that role.
I would like to see that too.
Yeah, me at this age playing cricket.
Exactly.
Please, can you please put on the cricket voice?
Yeah, please.
Mulan.
We are.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nelson, how about you? You want to stick to your role?
I mean, I'd like to take a shot at the old throne there. Jet's amazing, only if he wanted me to. I'd like to wear that hat with the little beads in front. I want to up my hat game. And then I could do this all day.
Wow. Yes, that's fun. But hey, sometimes your finger might get hurt if you do this all day long.
It's true.
Right? Mm-hmm. Sergeant, you were always yelling and screaming at, Yosen. How does it feel like when you're always screaming?
It's really easy to scream at Yosen. Yeah. It was harder to scream at Yifei, but it was really easy to scream at Yosen.
It's the bond that we have,
It's
so
just
with
the way
the guys,
he speaks.
it's actually very easy.
It was a lot of fun, and Nikki had a very particular vision for me. And I think because of the world she set up for us with boot camp and everything else, there was this natural chemistry of all of us, whether we're giving each other crap or, all that stuff. And I think that's why you could see the camaraderie, between the boys, so it was cool. It's cool yelling at you, Yosen.
It was cool being yelled at, Sergeant. Pleasure.
You guys were in so many trainings, especially for Yosen and Sergeant Ron. So during those training, there must be some fun moments that you can share with us.
Yeah, you could say fun. The fun part of me having to piggyback Ron down. I don't know how many yards that was, but Ron lied to me about his weight.
It was like 100 yards, right? So I carried Yosen first, just waiting for the moment to reverse, right? So when we did it, Yosen was like, "Oh, dude, man, I don't know if I could carry you like 100 yards, man.
Because this man is like over twice my size. You have to understand.
So he was like, "How much do you weigh, bro?" I was like, 195. All right, because I knew you were in the, what, 160s, 150s, around there, right?
Something like that. Something like that.
So I said, I think I'm about 160. He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I think I can do it." You know,
that should work.
Yeah, it could work.
Halfway through, he's like, "Oh God, Ron, it's the heaviest 160. Oh my God."
No, that was me horrible. But you made it through, right, Yosen?
We made it through. It made me, what didn't kill me made me stronger. Let's just
there
put
you
it that
go.
way.
So
And Ron
this,
made a man out of me.
Exactly. He's gonna make a man out of everyone. So after this, Ron, you can ask Yosen to carry you again.
Definitely.
Yeah. Nelson, as for you, is it difficult to work with Jet Li?
No, I mean, he's amazing. I mean, only trying to like contain my excitement. I grew up, like a lot of us grew up watching him, holding him as an idol. And when you kind of freak out when you see him, he's up there. I mean, it's perfect. It's fitting. He's in the throne and you're looking at him and he's trying not to giggle and kind of point and, but he was amazing. Just to be in his presence was like phenomenal. Something I'll never forget.
True that. Special guest time. We have a special guest for you guys as well. Who do you think that is?
Is it our boss?
To my homie, my bro, Ron, Yuan. By the way, thank you for taking care of me every time I'm in LA. Also, I want to know, what was the hardest scene that you had to film or that you had to go through while working on set of Mulan?
What up, bro? I need you to take care of me when I'm in LA too.
Wow. The hardest scene. I mean, I loved all the scenes. Yeah, I can't say there wasn't a hard scene for me. It was, it's a great question, but I just love watching, being in it and also watching everybody else perform. So I was totally immersed in that. So they're all the scenes were great for me. They were a lot of fun.
How about for Yosen and Nelson? Hardest scene?
The hardest scene, the most challenging scene?
Being half naked?
That's easy for Yosen. He does it all the time.
That's easy for Yosen. Oh, I'm sorry.
Walking around shirtless.
Hey guys,
make us all feel bad. He's just always
make everyone feel bad.
I do not have the courage to do that right now anymore. but in all honesty, that was actually quite a challenging scene to do because leading up to that day, I did have to water cut. I couldn't drink much water and I didn't have any carbs for like over 2 months leading up to that scene, and Ron can attest to that because I lived with him and he knew my diet. So on the day I was really like, there was almost like a haze in my mind, but at the same time, being an actor, you have to stay connected. I found that at the same time it added to the character because it's almost like as if the character himself would have went through training like that anyway, being a soldier, being a warrior. And also as an actor, it was a challenge, on top of the acting, there was that training part and also the process that was needed to prepare for that scene. So that was probably one of the most challenging scenes for me.
Yeah, Yosen was really strict. I mean, I feel bad now because me and Donnie would always be like, "Sure, you don't want this dessert?
Oh, here's a cookie. You want a cookie, Yosen? You want a cookie?
Really?
No, Ron,
Would you like to have a
want
cookie afterwards? Oh, Nelson, I know what's your most challenging part.
What? Tell me. Yes, that's it. All day, I just think Yosen's training. All I'm doing is just like finger push-ups.
Yeah.
Hey,
this is some hard training, man.
His fingers are so strong.
Yeah, I bet. He can do push-up with like, one finger now.
Easily. Yeah, I make Bruce Lee look like nothing.
No, seriously, tell us what's your most challenging part.
It's funny. I have to say my first day on set was shooting was on the throne room. No one had shot in there. It was brand new, sparkling. And all I was doing was walking. It's this beautiful scene that everyone at VFX made into this awesome kind of thing of me transforming. But all it is just me walking. And I'm in this beautiful costume. It's my first day on set. And I've got, I'm all nervous. And it's funny how just trying to walk became like the hardest thing. Because I was like, okay, don't look stupid while you walk. But it was a beautiful. Nikki got such great care of me, made me feel great. Yeah, I mean, it was just it's so much. You just take in this room to not be daunted by it. But it was so much fun in the end. But yeah, just walking in that beautiful stage with a beautiful costume. It's a lot of weight.
Yeah, Nelson, your character is very hard. You need to learn how to walk. You need to learn how to do the hat.
I know.
And you need to learn how to do this.
Yeah, it's a lot of personal training. Yeah, it sounds easy, Charlene, but it's really not.
I know. When it's said, it's all different. All right. Thank you so much, Nelson. Thank you so much, Yosen. Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlene. Thank you.
Thank you.
So when you dance, there's a choreographer, right? When you sing, there's actually a teacher who teaches you how to sing. When you write, there's a script writer or a storyteller. When you train, you got a trainer. There are many, many, many fighting scenes that's actually in the movie. So I guess you would like to know, how did all those things come about and what is the process and how are those fighters were trained? Let's take a look. It's super easy. That's ask them real questions in real time. That's welcome Chen, Ron, and Yosen again. These three people, they got trained so hard. You wipe your tears out already, Chen? You good? Deep breath. All good?
There we go.
You're muted. You were muted. We didn't want to hear that. So you good? You're cool?
Good.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, special guests, lots of them, waiting for them. They're like waiting in line, just like I want to be Ty's daughter. First one. Okay, let's see. Who is the first special guest? It's not going to be your boss. I'll tell you first, Yosen. All right.
I miss Jason.
Aw, first question from first special guest.
Janet!
Janet!
What up, Janet?
What
guys,
up,
how you
bro?
going? Lovely to see you.
How's it going, man?
Hey!
I'm no see.
How you going? So I've got a question for you guys. So did the costumes help you get into character, and what you like and dislike about the costume?
Wow. Well, first up, guys, I gotta introduce my man Xana here. Xana works at works for Weibo Workshops, who did all the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits, the top of the top armor and weapons building departments in the world, pretty much. And Xana basically built our armor and our weapons. Yeah. So
amazing job.
And on top of that, they decided to ask him to come and be one of our soldiers in the army. So we got to be very close down there in the South Island, brother. It's always good to see you.
Awesome, thank you, thank you. It wasn't just
did
me.
Did you make that in the back?
Team. Yes, I did. This is real. No,
Wow, look at that.
That's incredible, man.
Obviously,
Oh
I am
God.
Thai, so this is my Thai armor that I made.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah. Here's to answer your question really is that armor, when you put it on, man, I mean, it's heavy. It's what do you say about, guys, would you say is like what, 8 to 10 kilos, right? About 20.
It's around 10 kilos, I'd say, yeah. So
20,
about
20
pounds. 20 pounds. Yeah.
Pounds, right?
22 pounds, yeah.
You put that thing on with the armor, with the shield. The shield was heavy too. It was like 10 pounds. And you just feel strong. like you're ready for battle. A lot of people, you know, I won't name names, complain about the armor. Like I know the extras that were like tired after the whole day. I didn't want to get out of my armor. I was just like, I'm ready for combat, and it just makes you just feel in it, you know.
It definitely made you, you know, helped us slip into our character a lot easier. It's just kind of like, you know, we're going to war, and this is what having an armor feels like. And you guys, design and everything was so authentic. Yet comparative to real armor, it's a lot lighter. So there's really not much to complain about. You know, it was just, you know, my character didn't really like the shield so much, so he just dropped it and just carried on with the sword.
The worst thing you can do during combat is to drop your
Yeah, to drop your armor.
Really?
I see Mulan going off with a sword. I'm like, I want to be like Mulan.
China's greatest warrior.
Yeah. How about Ron, for you?
Yeah, it was, I felt for me, the armor, I mean, just everything, you know, the costume design and all the armor, it was just beautiful. Yeah, it really helped get into character. My armor was a little heavier, I think, than you guys, right? But yeah, you know, for me, it just really helped you stay in character. And then, you know, it's always limiting certain things with, you know, certain moves that you want to do, but you just work around it, you know, and you find different kind of moves to work around the armor. But yeah, it was great getting into character with that.
I see.
Ron, did you have like a cod piece? Like you had like this sort of like weird.
It was a big belt.
Belt like that like extended.
only sergeant gets to have that. Soldiers don't get to have it, right?
It was a turtle shell armor, wasn't it?
Yeah, tortoise shell. Yep.
Wow. So you made it all, Senate.
Oh no, not just me. It was the whole team of us, and it was the whole workshop. We all worked together as a team, and we all had an amazing time. Obviously, myself.
How long did it take you guys to make? Yeah.
By the time I was down south as an extra, I was working on this movie for about 1.5 years.
Oh.
Wow.
So I was one of the first guys that. So the armor was done pretty much plasma cut each individual plates. So I was doing the first process where we have to get those plates, drill all the holes out, beat the plates on the rock by hand. So it was
there are a lot of plates. It's just a full body of plates.
It was
full body of plates.
As I said, it was so much fun. You know, it was honored to being Asian and working on that Asian movie, and to get a chance to be in it as well. For me, it was a dream come true, and to be a part of the group of extras that I had down there. You know, we became a family, same as you guys were as well. And we still keep in touch to this day. So it's amazing.
Okay, I do have a question from Facebook. So a question for Ron. Between you and what you want, is there 50 years of experience, around 50 years of experience as an Asian American actor in the US? Have you been 50 years as an actor already? That's what I read about the question. Sorry, I think it's only 15. 50?
Ron's only 35.
Ron just turned 21.
Been acting since I was 5.
Have you? Seriously? I take it literally.
No, first grade. So it is, I would say, a SAG actor, probably close to 30 years, but you know, if you take it from theater, probably over 40. 43 years.
I see. So long time experienced actor. Let's welcome our second special guest. Prepare for the question.
Hi, Melody.
Hey, Melody.
Hi, Melody.
Hey.
Hi. You got a question for us?
I have a question for Yao.
For Yao. Okay.
Hey.
Hi, Yao.
Hi.
She calls you with your movie name. Hi, Yao.
Why do you make funny jokes? Do you do that in real life?
No, I'm not very funny in real life. I
said you make funny jokes in real life.
I think I make funny jokes because I think making fun of the other people makes me feel like a bigger man. And when I make fun of them, maybe it comes from a place of, I think I was just really wasn't sure about who I am. And I didn't know that making fun of others is not how you be a real man. I think taking care of others is how you be a real man.
Mm-hmm. So Melody, not everyone has to be funny. Sometimes when you watch the movie, not everything is real. What's really real is what's happening around you, like what's happening in the family. I believe Ron and Nelson, even Shannon, has some personal experience that he can share with you since they're actors. Is there anything that you want to share with Melody, that something that she should really watch out for when she grows up? No.
Have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, have fun. I know
have
that's
fun.
Have fun.
Have fun. Yeah.
Have fun, Melody. All right, let's welcome our next special guest.
Rome.
Yeah.
Rome.
Yay. Thank you for having me. I'm Rome Kanda, actor, Japanese actor and comedian and game show host. And I watched Mulan 3 times. It's a great film. Excellent. Oh, you will watch it 5 times. Excellent acting. I have lots of questions to ask, but especially for the soldiers and Chen Tang and Yosen, and I have a question for you guys. On the set, was Mulan really stinky, or she smells good on the set?
I like that one. I
You're
like
asking
that
about
one.
Yufei, right?
Yeah.
Yufei. Well, I'll go first. To be honest,
yes,
you know, because we were filming in such cold conditions in the South Island, my nose was blocked half the time. I couldn't smell anything. So even if she did smell bad, which she doesn't, I'm sure she smells amazing. I couldn't really smell anything.
Oh, that's bad. How about Chen?
I similarly had a blocked nose, but
it was cold, man. It was peak winter. There was snow around.
She smelled like roses. She was like perfectly, even like during when we were like, I know she had like a long day of training, but just like perfectly put together. I don't know how she handled it. Like we were all like, just like perfect. Like I don't know how. So but you got to kiss her. You shot
I did get to kiss her. I can't.
I kept shooting that.
I don't think I ever. During that scene, I don't think I ever did. You know, I never took a big sniff or anything like that. So I.
Thank you guys for letting us know all the truth. I'm
sure she smells great.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect.
Even after the long day training. All right. Thank you so much, Chen.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Yosen. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Xana. Thank you, Rome. Thank you so very much. I'll see you very soon. Now is our Facebook time again. This time, please do not forget, listen to my question and do put your answers on the Facebook page that you are watching right now. For the question I do have is, what is Chen, Ron, and Yosen's role in Mulan? What is Chen, Ron, and Yosen's role in Mulan? Once again, please answer the question, what is Chen, Ron, and Yosen's role in Mulan? Every movie, there's always someone behind the scene. There's always people who are extremely important, and these people, they plan and coordinate lots of things behind the scenes. Okay, for example, they have to select the script, they have to coordinate the writing, they probably have to do a little bit of editing and probably arranging financing. Everything that goes on and on and on. Perhaps the list never ends. So how much do they need to like their job for them to continue doing all these? Let's have them answered one by one. Let's welcome the producer of the Mulan movie, Mr. Jason Reed. Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
You've been doing a great job tonight. Thank you so much.
No, thank you so much for your patience. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. We do have a line of people waiting to ask you a question too. So skip my part. I'll let the special guest to go on first. Is that okay with you?
Sure, sure.
All right. Let's have our very special guest number one to come in to ask Jason a question.
Hi there, Jason. I'm Jeremy Kagan. We may actually know each other. I'm a film director and also a professor who teaches at the University of Southern California Filmmakers. And I have one specific question. Actually, I have lots of questions for you, but you don't have the time for it. But first of all, congratulations on making the movie. But there's a line in the movie that we hear twice, which is no courage without fear.
Mm.
I'm wondering for you, what were your times of fear in pre-production of this movie? And what were your times of fear in production?
That's a good question. That's a great question.
Yeah, big question. Mm-hmm.
I don't believe we've met, but I know who you are because I went to USC Film School, and you are a fixture there. So I've always heard your name and seen you around, but I've never had the pleasure. So this is nice to meet you. No courage without fear. I think the scariest thing that I learned is that our squad during production was climbing walls and hanging out and potentially getting themselves hurt during production. So that doesn't make me super excited to find that out. That makes me very nervous. I think there is just a constant fear during production of someone getting hurt, it was part of Nikki's vision from the beginning, and part of what we worked really hard to try to build was to ground this movie in the real world as much as possible. And that was an attempt to help ground the emotion and ground the threat for her, and to really understand what all of these characters were doing and feel it. So we did a lot of this practical. We had a lot of horses. We had a lot of guys out. You'd see in the background doing all this action. None of that's computer generated. This is all real. So we were out in the middle of nowhere doing a lot of very physical things. So I was always nervous about that. I was particularly nervous if Yifei were to get hurt. We didn't have a lot of room in the schedule to work around that, since she basically worked every single day. Even earlier, you guys were talking about how much Doua was having to eat to put on weight, and he was sort of joking about how he didn't work out, but he had to work out quite a bit too. So he was always, all of these guys did this incredible, they worked with a trainer who put them through their paces, and that wasn't just about making them look good. It was also about trying to injury-proof them as much as possible, making sure that they were able to keep up their energy and stay healthy during all of this really, really physical work. And it's always, as with any big production, you just never, there's the known knowns, the known unknowns, and then the unknown unknowns. And so you never know what's going to come out of left field.
What was your biggest surprise? What unexpected thing happened that you think actually made the movie better?
It's a great question. I think that, shockingly, the thing that surprised me the most is that we were making our schedule. And, we had a lot of moving parts, and we had a lot of stuff. We wanted to have Ming-Na Wen, who played voice of Mulan in the animated movie. We wanted to have her in the movie. And for the longest time, we just could never make the dates work between her show and our schedule and all of that. And we had to make a reshuffle in our schedule that caused a lot of drama of moving pieces around. But when that happened, it opened up a window where we could actually bring her in and put her in the movie. And I love that cameo. I think it's really great to have the animated Mulan sort of handing it off to the live action Mulan. And they're both such great people. I loved having that come together. And that was because of something we hadn't anticipated.
I second that, because when I saw that little thing, even though it's just a couple seconds, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God. You know, the people who are behind the scenes, they put so much thoughts into this movie. You know, so many little details that's actually within that actually make me have goosebumps a little bit. Thank you so much, Jeremy. That's welcome. Another special guest to ask Jason the question.
Nice to see you.
Kayla, right?
Yes.
Hi, Kayla.
Hi.
How are you? You got a question?
Yes, I have a question. My question is, was there any specific reason that you had Mulan reveal herself rather than her getting exposed, like in the original animated movie?
Yes, that is a fantastic question, Kayla. And it was a very, very intentional decision that we made from the beginning, in that we wanted her journey to be not only that she could go and perform as well as a man in the training camp and in war, but that she could ultimately own that she is a woman, and that it would be her decision to expose herself, as opposed to it being sort of a coincidence or an accident. We wanted her to actually make a statement about who she is, and finally sort of meeting up, making the person on the outside meet the person on the inside, as you know, Reflections leans into. And we wanted that to be her decision.
I see. Is there any tough decision for you in real life, Caleb, where you have to really see the true self that's within you and be brave enough to let it come out?
Not necessarily, but I am a dancer, so at dance competitions, I usually get really nervous before, but I have to be brave and do my best when I compete and go on.
For that, you are just like Mulan. Be very brave throughout your whole life as well. We do have another guest. Let's welcome another guest to come on.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, this is Rick Ambrose. I'm with the Asian World Film Festival, and I've also been involved with a couple of films in China. My question is, Mulan came out on Disney Plus here, and it was just released in China, I believe on Friday, as a theatrical film. So what is the strategy going forward for Mulan's release in China, China being, you know, a very big and important market?
Well, we're doing the theatrical release. It did release yesterday on Friday, and we haven't gotten a real sense of what the weekend's going to be. This strategy going forward is we have thankfully, we are finally getting to put the movie in front of audiences, which is the biggest concern for us. We've been moving dates, and you know, we've been looking at the number of seats available in theaters as they start to open up, and throughout Europe and Asia, it's been very, it hasn't been great. And even now, the capacity in China is relatively low, about 40% of what a normal theater would be holding. So Disney Plus is not there. We still wanted to get it out in China. Obviously, this movie draws on a classic Chinese story. And we put a lot of effort into this movie to, you know, I think that when the original animated movie was made, there wasn't as much access to China. There wasn't as much transparency and awareness of some of the cultural issues. And going into this movie, we really wanted to, for instance, the Imperial City isn't the Forbidden City. It was Chang'an. Things like that, that we had talked to a lot of researchers and filmmakers and film critics and people, and we wanted to really be respectful of that, not just for the China market, but for the world. So we're just excited that we're getting it out, that we're actually getting it out in a way where more people can see it. You know, the financial decisions about how it monetizes on Disney Plus versus theatrical, that's way above my pay grade. And we'll see how it does in China. I hope that audiences like it as much as people around the world are liking it.
Did you, in the beginning, consider doing it as a Chinese co-production or not?
Yeah, we discussed everything. We looked at all the different options and just decided that the assisted production was better for us for a lot of different reasons. one of the main reasons was because we wanted to get a wide swath of Chinese geography. It was very important for us to show the diversity of the geography of the empire at that time period. So obviously China's a huge country. It's difficult to move a crew 3,000 miles to get different locations. And we could simulate some of the varied terrain in New Zealand and have it be much more close by, so we could base easier. A lot of it was logistics and things like that.
Sure.
Yeah,
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. We do have one last one. He's been waiting all these time very, very patiently. That's welcome.
Yeah.
Hi.
He's waited all these time just to ask Jason one question. So I have to let him on. I'm so sorry to drag you guys this long. All right. So Lucas, you got a question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
How did you guys make people fly on the wall?
That's
Oh,
a great question. That's a great question. Okay.
we got all the filmmakers here to answer your questions.
So we did a couple of things. We built a section of the wall that was actually, instead of being vertical, was actually on its side. So they could just, and we tilted the camera to the side so that they could run up the wall. And it would, when you reset it, it would look like they were running up it. So that was the first way we did it. And then the second way that we did it was we had wires, sort of safety wires, and wires that could pull them up, built into harnesses in the back of their clothes. And so we could pull them up the wall, or we could drop them down the wall, depending. And then when we were editing the movie, we'd go into the film and we would just paint out the wires. So we did a couple of different ways to do it. Although, I think Jason Scott Lee worked out so much while in pre-production that he could almost climb the wall without the wires.
Whoa. So does everybody else, I think, because they were trained so hard for such a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas, what's that? You got a little flashlight going? Lucas, did Jason answer your question?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got any other question you want to ask?
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh yes. How long did it take to finish the movie?
It took us a year. So we shot for 85 days, and then we cut the movie together, and we had an orchestra play the music, and then we had the actors come back in and do a couple more days, and we put it all together and put it in front of audiences and saw what they liked, and moved all kinds of stuff around. So it took us a year, little over a year, to put the whole thing together. So I've been working on it now for 4 years.
Wow, that's a long time, Lucas.
Labor of love.
Are you thinking you want to be an actor or a producer when you grow up?
A producer.
A producer.
Whatever that thing is called.
Okay. So you have to work really, really hard then, all right? Okay, thank you so much, Lucas. Thank you so much, Rick. Thank you very much, Jeremy. And thank you so much, Kayla. And thank you so very much, Jason.
My pleasure. Thank you, Charlene.
Thank you. So the new adaptation of Mulan clearly wanted to be different from the animated version. There were lots of new ideas, characters, even new spiritual animal, the phoenix, right? Your comments can go either way, after you watch the movie. It can be bad, it can be good, it can be neutral, it can be whichever how you think of this. But there's always one thing in this movie that's really, really presenting Asia, which is royal, brave, true, and devotion to your family. As I talked to these talents last time, we all agree about those words that should be carried out through our whole life. Unfortunately, because of time, we are not able to answer all your Facebook questions, but we promise you we will get back to all the questions. Once again, let's welcome all the talents and filmmakers from Mulan. Without them, this would not have happened. Mulan would not have happened. Welcome Chen, Xana, Jason. Hi. Welcome back.
Thank you for having
And we
me.
do have other people. Ty, Yosen. We have Doua.
Hello.
Hi. And then, of course, we have Jimmy. Everyone's on. And we have Ron. Nelson.
Hello.
All right. Our
there we go.
signature.
Hey.
Jason, can you be
Hey,
on with us?
Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Our signature.
How's
We
it
need to do
going,
our
man?
signature again. Don't
So good to
forget.
see you, man. It's so good to see you.
Let's say bye to everyone.
Bye.
Are we doing this again?
Thank you
Yes,
so
we're
much.
doing this
Chancellor
again.
hands.
You have to.
Yes,
Bye,
Chancellor.
everyone.
Yes,
Thanks for watching, guys.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I
Thank you,
really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Live
Thank
long
you.
and
And
prosper.
bye,
Bye.